My question is this.
Yeah.
Why is it okay for Lady
Yeah.
Gaga
Yeah.
to post that video
Yep.
and people to laugh and joke?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do the same
Uh-huh.
for people to laugh and joke.
Uh-huh.
And my God, I saw the comments under. Obviously, you made I don't know if they're whether
On my
monster.
Twitter, right?
Yes, what are they? The monster,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah. Yeah.
the Lady Gaga crew is. I saw the
Her
comments.
monster. Yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are. It was terrifying. Like I saw the pictures, and I'm just like, what are these people doing? Like,
Well, it's interesting if you think about it. That's what Lady Gaga represents. There was a call to action on all of her little monsters. I'm surprised I didn't get more than I did. Maybe I just haven't noticed them. Of a inundation of my Twitter feed of actual spells upon my father in his afterlife, and that ashes and flesh be at my feet when I step. This was one after another, and these demonic pictures of Lady Gaga. And we have an understanding of what's coming out about sort of this like weird Luciferian thing that's being talked about. If there was ever a thing not to do to prove that point, it would be send someone spells, a legion of them. And the thing, it was hysterical. I mean, I've heard about, I understand hive mentality. I know how Lady Gaga's hive works, and say Beyonce's hive works, and it says a lot to be in a hive mentality. They're clearly not independent thinkers, right? And it's very reactionary, and to me quite hysterical, because what is a meme spell supposed to do to me and my dad? Give me a freaking break.
Hold on, let me see if I can try to capture this. Obviously,
okay. Yeah.
So hang on, I screwed it up here. I'm not gonna play the video, but I just want to
Mm-hmm. So Lady Gaga did a meme. Yeah, I don't know if they can see that, but that's not English. I'm not sure what language it is.
There's like 50 of these,
but I was able to
translate
a number of them, and they're basically the same.
The same response. Let's see here. Hold on. I saw one of them. Google Translate doesn't respond. Your father will suffer in the world of demons because of your deeds, and the ground on your feet will rot, covered in ashes and rotten flesh.
Yeah.
And so
I asked them, like, what's the texture of the rotten flesh? Because I just want to know what sort of shoes to wear.
That one's in German. I mean, like, oh my God, there's a bunch of these guys. Like, they're
sickos. Real sickos.
Like, it just keeps going. Oh my God, it keeps going. Maybe you just muted the conversation or something, but it keeps going. I'm not even kidding, guys. This is look at these guys. This is not even a joke. Like, look at this. This is from oh my God, it's still going.
It's phenomenal. I think it's amazing. It's quite dedication to a cult leader. So good on her for that maniacal kingdom that she's created. I think it's time we burst that bubble. But I mean, what do these people think, that I'm going to be intimidated by that?
Well, it's like, hey, we don't want you to do this in response to this, but we're allowed to act like this in response to that. That's, to me, the ideology that I can't figure out why is okay. Nobody can explain it to me.
Well, and that's one of the main reasons I came forward to speak out, because the left had such, they say that moving goalpost. Well, it's only acceptable if you do it here. And then you're like, okay. And they're like, no, not you, here, here, no, here. And I just couldn't take it anymore. It was so absurd. I wanted to, I think conservatives are very nice, genuine people who, like, oh, deranged person, I'm just going to like look this way instead of address it, because you're obviously mental. And, that got us into a lot of trouble after a while, because we got pushed around too far, and enough is enough. And I take it as a personal responsibility and duty to call this BS out as humorously as I can. But I'm not, I don't mind going straight to the jugular of how absurd this stuff is. And someone has to make it normal. We have to normalize calling out the absurdity of this.